Shakumaku. Today on the menu we are making chicken piccata and green beans. I feel like I'm just showing you guys different ways to make chicken breast because it's a very lean protein. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the stove and let some olive oil heat. I have some thinly sliced chicken breast and I'm going to season that up pretty lightly. I'm going to use paprika. I use paprika pretty much on everything. I think it's a great spice. And then I'm also going to add some Mediterranean seasonings. This has oregano and a bunch of dried herbs, which I also very much love. And I'm just gonna add some black pepper and salt. So I'm just adding some olive oil to the pan, just enough to cover the bottom, maybe about 1/4 of an inch thick. And now I'm going to make the flour. So I'm gonna just add some flour, some corn flour, essentially cornstarch, and then some seasonings, the same seasonings that I used on the chicken breast. So I'm gonna add some butter to the olive oil. This is gonna help the chicken not get too crispy. Oh, that's loud. Now I'm just coating the chicken breast in the flour mixture that we made, and then I'm gonna place it into the pan with olive oil and butter. And let that cook about 2.5 minutes per side. So I removed the chicken, I added some butter, and now I'm gonna go ahead with some shallots, chopped shallots, and some chopped sun-dried tomatoes. This is a little secret. I'm gonna let that cook down a little bit. So now I'm gonna add some chicken stock. Although I don't have any chicken stock, I'm gonna add a bouillon cube and some water. And then I'm gonna make sure the bouillon cube is fully disintegrated before I move on to the next step. So now I'm gonna add some lemon zest. And the juice of that lemon. Now I'm gonna add some lightly chopped capers. So like most capers are cut in two. And I'm going to mix that up. Give it 1 or 2 minutes before adding the heavy cream. Now I'm gonna add in the heavy cream while slowly incorporating it. So the sauce has been simmering and it's now well incorporated. I'm gonna add back in the chicken and let that simmer for another 10 to 20 minutes until the chicken breast is fully cooked. While that is simmering, I'm gonna get started on our green beans. So I'm gonna get the pan heated with some olive oil, and then I'm gonna make our mixture while it's heating up. So in this bowl, I'm gonna add some soy sauce, and then some rice vinegar, some sugar, cornstarch, and water. I'm gonna mix that all up and I'm gonna set it on the side while we cook our green beans. So to the oil, I'm gonna add some garlic and some green onion. I'm also gonna add some red pepper flakes. Once you see some color on the garlic, I'm gonna add in the green beans. I'm gonna add in all the green beans that are pre-cut and pre-washed. I'm just gonna let that cook. So I'm gonna remove the green bean, leaving the oil in the pan. And then I'm gonna add the mixture to it, let it thicken up in the pan, then re-add them back in. Don't worry, I know I said that really fast, but I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. Once I get all of these green beans out, mixture is going in the pan. And I'm just gonna stir it. It should thicken up relatively quickly because I already put the cornstarch in it. Now that it's thickened up, I'm gonna add the green beans back in. The chicken's done, the green beans are done, and I'm just gonna plate it. So that was a relatively easy and quick recipe. One thing that's perfect if you're cutting, obviously you can omit the cream. I don't think regular piccata has cream in it. Just gonna add some green beans and make sure I'm gonna get some of that sauce that comes with it. And there you have it, a low carb, high protein option. And you still get your fibers in.